Hey there, welcome to Jackie Talks Horror. I'm Jackie, and today I'm doing a quick preview of Hokum, the upcoming film by the director of Oddity, which I thought was a brilliant film. Just a quick heads up that I'll be using images and trailers from the film in this video, and there'll be links to any trailers and articles I use in the description down below. In this video, I'll be looking at what we know so far about the film, the creative team and cast, and what they bring to the project, and a quick look at the teaser trailer and some reactions to it, then finishing with some final thoughts. Okay, so let's have a look at what we know about Hokum so far. According to the official listing, the story follows a horror writer who travels to an isolated Irish inn to scatter his parents' ashes, only to discover the property is linked to a local witch legend. So it looks like Hokum isn't going to be confined to just one corner of horror. It blends Irish folklore, psychological horror and creature elements with hints of body horror and witchcraft, suggesting we could be in for a spectrum of nightmare visuals on the screen. Irish folklore traditionally mixes local myth, rural isolation and psychological dread, and Hokum appears ready to lean into those foundations while adding its own creature and witchcraft twists. And the film is set to premiere this March at the South by Southwest Film Festival. So with that in mind, let's see who's shaping this unsettling folk horror story. Hokum is written and directed by Damian McCarthy, who also wrote and directed one of my favourite films from 2024, Oddity. Oddity relied on creating atmosphere and a few well-done jump scares to keep you glued to the Irish folk horror, and Hokum is set to be in that genre as well, so if you like that kind of style, you can expect Hokum to bring similar tension. And given that both films are the same genre, McCarthy's approach should feel right at home in the film. And bringing the atmosphere to life is the cast. The film stars Adam Scott, who, whilst not new to the horror genre, having at least been in Osgood Perkins' The Monkey last year, 2025, most people will probably recognise him from television, particularly Severance and Parks and Recreation. That contrast alone makes him an interesting choice for a horror lead, because he usually brings a grounded, almost everyman energy rather than a traditional genre presence. So joining him in the film is David Wilmot, a veteran Irish actor whose career spans both film and television, with appearances in Michael Collins' The Guard and Ordinary Love. Also in the cast is Austin Amelio, probably best known to genre fans for playing Dwight in The Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead. And Florence Ordesh brings her own experience from television dramas such as The Dublin Murders, Departure and Foundation, which gives the cast a strong mix of familiar faces from across film and TV series. So now that we know what the film is about and who's bringing it to life, let's have a look at the teaser and see what tone Damian McCarthy is setting. The teaser leads heavily into atmosphere from the very first frame. We open up on our lead lying on a bed, immediately giving us a sense of vulnerability rather than action. From there, the trailer becomes a rapid sequence of flashes, glimpses of what looks like a witch or a creature, different locations being investigated, and a vertical shaft that could be a lift shaft. There's also a moment where he steps over what looks like a protective chalk boundary, the kind you normally see in a curse or containment rituals, which suggests someone is trying to keep something in or keep something out. The images never linger. They flicker past quickly, almost aggressively, giving the trailer a disorientated feeling, and it makes the trailer feel like remembering a nightmare after waking up. We also hear someone recounting the witch in a storybook tone, which leans heavily into folklore rather than modern spiritual horror. That narration contrasts with the harsh visuals and makes you feel like you're dealing with an older threat. Visually, the title itself appears in strange lettering, reinforcing that fairy tale gone wrong atmosphere. And if you've seen Oddity, you might even recognise an object that looks suspiciously like the bell featured in that, which could be a deliberate callback, Or maybe the director simply repeating a symbolic motif. Overall, the teaser doesn't explain anything, but it clearly tells us the film is going for dread, folklore and psychological unease rather than jump-scare-driven horror. And a quick heads up, the teaser has some rapid flickering images. It isn't strobe lighting, but if you're sensitive to that, please be aware. And some quick final thoughts. Once I saw that Damian McCarthy had a new film coming out this year, I was instantly interested in seeing it. I love the way he handled Oddity, and I can't wait to see Hokum, since it's in the same genre. I'm sure it's going to be just as awesome. And Adam Scott is such a great actor that he should really bring it to life. I expect we'll start hearing a lot more about it once it premieres at South by Southwest, but thankfully we won't have to wait too long after that till we see it. Hokum is currently scheduled to arrive in cinemas 1st of May this year, 2026. If this kind of folk-leaning psychological horror is your thing, this is definitely one to keep on your radar. So that's all for this video. If you liked Oddity, then this one should be right up your street. Have you seen Oddity? What did you think of it? Are you looking forward to going to see Hokum? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and remember, this is only my opinion of the film. It would be a boring old world if we all like the same things. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and click that bell so you don't miss what's coming next on this channel. This is Jackie signing off. Take care and see you next time.